Honestly, I don't know how to start this episode review because, for one, it's just back to funny shenanigans, which isn't bad, mind you. I just kind of don't really have a starting point. So let's just go with everyone basically praising Kazuma as the main guy who defeated the demon general, Sylvia, which him getting all this praise is obviously going to boost the hell out of his ego. And yes, this is probably the third demon general that he's confirmed to have beaten, quote unquote. So that means that he is very much the city's ace, despite the fact that it is a team effort. Now, they wouldn't know that, of course. But for overall, that's just basically the important part before it does a time skip to where Aqua and Kazuma are literally just going around eating fancy places. And I find it a little interesting that he chose Aqua to go with, but then again, I mean, who else? Megumin, she just cause a mess, and Darkness would be maybe a better option, mind you. But then again, with what happens later, I wouldn't doubt of having Aqua as your, I guess, partner in crime for going around and just eating fancy crap. But then we get a little fan service shot, which I'm not even surprised. And then we get a funny thing with Darkness and Megumin. And I can't help but just laugh at how absurdly funny this entire misunderstanding scenario is. There's also the little callback to how Kazuma was humiliated by Darkness in the capital. So now he basically can get revenge. To which she says it in such a way that even Kazuma has to tell her, hey, watch your wording. And then we move on to Aqua, obviously taking care of an egg dragon, quote unquote, because I ain't buying it yet, unless someone corrects me, of course. But still, I ain't buying that this man gave them a dragon of all things. But whatever. Yeah, Aqua taking care of a dragon sounds about right. We have Aqua fighting with Vanir. Like, this seems appropriate as hell. We also have an interesting thing that Vanir realizes that whenever Whis has, like, a bunch of spare time, she starts, like, spending all of their money on random crap. So he punishes her with that if she does anything stupid and just puts her to work 24/7. However, the problem is that at some point she finally starts to snap because, I mean, she is non-stop working and probably needs a break. So, yeah, I feel bad for her. Though I did find funny the random fucking helmet, which I kind of forgot his name, is just there, like, come to our side, basically trying to turn her over. So, you know, the little devil in the shoulder, per se. We also get Vanir mentioning about Darkness's prophecy, the Shadow of Destruction, before mentioning a possible secret that obviously Kazuma wants to know, because, I mean, secrets within the group is always something everyone's gonna always want. But going back to it, it's funny that he is asking all these questions, and clearly he knows whenever someone's lying to him. So Darkness reveals something interesting, is that she wants to wear cute clothing, and because, you know, she's all muscly and strong, yet she wants to look cute at times in secret and just uses Megumin's attire, which, I mean, sure, I guess. But all of this, and it's not even the prophecy stuff, it's just Vanir wanting to talk, which he gets the same thing that Kazuma gets whenever he's trying to push his luck and literally gets punched by her. She starts to mess with him, which, I mean, this whole episode is just honestly messing with Darkness for the most part. Because, I mean, what happens at the beginning when they arrive to the mansion? Darkness and Megumin have some weird masochist moment thing. And yeah, it's more embarrassing for Megumin because, I mean, it's a big misunderstanding for her. Then you have, obviously, Darkness, all her secrets coming out, which is funny, but, I mean, it sucks for her. Moving back on, we have it all revealed that everything bad is going to happen to her and her family, and nothing she does will change that fate. Which, I mean, she takes it somewhat cool at first, which is funny because Vanir also starts just saying stuff of what Kazuma thinks, which he obviously is not happy because it's just sabotaging anything he wants the relationship to be. But, I mean, my dude, make a move already. But not the point. The point is, everything seems to be fine. And then Darkness finds a quest after, like, Kazuma goes and fishes and then gets a frog. We do see that she's trying to convince him, because he doesn't want to do anything. They're completely fine. And even calls out that all of her attempts to try to convince him are kind of pathetic, and they've known each other for a while. So she should know what it would motivate him to go, which is funny because, I mean, she does elude with a kiss on the cheek, which even Kazuma's like, really? I'm gonna go risk my life against a dragon, the Hydra, for a kiss on the cheek? Nah. I gotta get something more, which does piss her off. But she does something interesting. She pulls out the sad tears, which actually gets him. Because deep down, the idiot does care for his crew. So yes, Aqua being the only one who doesn't want to go and is freaking the hell out, they drag her through it to this area where the Hydra is located. The main concern Aqua has is just leaving the literal dragon egg with Vanir and Whis, because she wants to be the one with the dragon egg. So she goes to purify the water, which gives me a callback to season 1, where she's doing her purification on the water, and then the creature comes out and obviously starts harassing her, which somewhat happens, but a bit different. But considering the big giant dragon they're about to face, it ends off on a very dire note, because Megumin can't attack. She doesn't want to harm her teammate. And Kazuma and Darkness are kind of just left a bit stumped, with it also showing a picture with the landlord guy. I kind of don't understand the connection there. This is probably the first time I'm kind of left a bit duped. I can only speculate that the relation with, like, Darkness's whole family losing everything and all that has to maybe be related to him, I guess. Unless that's a red herring, but I don't know. I kind of felt a bit off. Like, most of the episode was honestly funny, but this final moment kind of left me a bit questioning on where is this going. So all I can say is, fun episode, still pretty much love it. It's just that last part kind of left me confused.